He who jumps into the void owes no explanation to those who stand and watch. Keep your conscious mind busy with the expectation of the best, and the rest will follow. Life without any wonder left in it is flat and stale. If you're waiting until you feel talented enough to make it, you'll never make it. Once you make it to your point of making it, you'll appreciate the struggle. Life is a blank canvas, and you need to throw all the paint on it you can. I keep telling my students to never give up chasing your dreams, and I too will never give up chasing my dreams. Fear is oftentimes born of ignorance and misconception. It lays waste to the landscape of the soul. Every challenge you face today makes you stronger tomorrow. The challenge of life is intended to make you better, not bitter. If you always want the validation of others, you won't grow beyond people's expectations. Any fool can be happy. It takes a man with real heart to make beauty out of the stuff that makes us weep. The elevator to success is out of order. You'll have to use the stairs, one step at a time. To know you are ignorant is the beginning of wisdom. Because supposedly those who forget the past are condemned to repeat it. The rainbow is the pot of gold to those who observe. Someone needs to fight. Someone needs to sacrifice. Someone needs to inspire. Someone needs to be a hero. It is the mark of an educated mind to be able to entertain a thought without accepting it. You show me a capitalist, and I'll show you a bloodsucker. A nation should not be judged by how it treats its highest citizens, but its lowest ones. Life is too short when you think of the length of death. Man cannot discover new oceans unless he has the courage to lose sight of the shore. The desire to reach for the stars is ambitious. The desire to reach hearts is wise. But this wealth of information produced little or no insight. It is important that we forgive ourselves for making mistakes. We need to learn from our errors and move on. Keep going. Your hardest times often lead to the greatest moments of your life. Keep going. Tough situations build strong people in the end. The universe is not required to be in perfect harmony with human ambition. The only time you fail is when you fall down and stay down. Change may not always bring growth, but there is no growth without change. The life of the enemy. Whoever lives for the sake of combating an enemy has an interest in the enemy staying alive. The greatest discovery of any generation is that a human can alter his life by altering his attitude. I long to accomplish a great and noble task, but it is my chief duty to accomplish small tasks as if they were great and noble. Without balance, a life is no longer worth the effort. To be even-minded is the greatest virtue. Wisdom is to speak the truth and act in keeping with its nature. This had seemed a safe choice, since to be against the Beatles is to be against life. Those who wish to market their good deeds must do well to place their bad deeds on the shelf too. It isn't what you have, or who you are, or where you are, or what you are doing that makes you happy or unhappy. It is what you think about it. I have given my word that only death will take me from you. Never hold tightly onto the past because it will only limit your ability to move forward. Surround yourself only with people who are going to take you higher. Don't go on discussing what a good person should be. Just be one. I'm not going to limit myself just because people won't accept the fact that I can do something else. The truth knocks on the door and you say, "Go away, I'm looking for the truth," and so it goes away. Puzzling. I will not deny, but that the best apology against false accusers is silence and sufferance, and honest deeds said against dishonest words. You do not write your life with words. You write it with actions. What you think is not important. It is only important what you do. Never underestimate yourself when you do what is right. Never overestimate yourself when you do what is wrong. Changing is what people do when they have no options left. The quest for meaning is the key to mental health and human flourishing. Follow your heart, then root its longing with the facts. It frightens me, the awful truth of how sweet life can be. It is better to be respected than it is to be popular. Popularity ends on yearbook day, but respect lasts forever. Society will always be too fragile to accept us for all that makes us beautiful. There's nothing you can't do if you want it bad enough. One of the most important things in life is family. If your origin is bad, it will affect your future negatively. This is how the entire course of a life can be changed, by doing nothing. There are some things one remembers even though they may never have happened. To be haunted is to glimpse a truth that might best be hidden. Our lives begin to end the day we become silent about things that matter. As soon as you trust yourself, you will know how to live. The more you try to please people, the more they get control of you, and you'll end up hurting yourself. As the questioner, you have the natural advantage of control. You often feel tired, not because you've done too much, but because you've done too little of what sparks a light in you. Different languages, the same thoughts, servant to thoughts and their masters. We are the cosmos made conscious, and life is the means by which the universe understands itself. A writer must teach himself that the basest of all things is to be afraid. 3 things cannot hide for long: the moon, the sun, and the truth. Good ideas stay with you until you eventually write the story. I read somewhere how important it is in life not necessarily to be strong, but to feel strong, to measure yourself at least once. The stupid neither forgive nor forget. The naive forgive and forget. The wise forgive but do not forget. Dwell on the beauty of life. Watch the stars and see yourself running with them. Nothing great was ever achieved without enthusiasm. Almost everything is changeable, improvable, and achievable unless the laws of nature prevent it from happening. During a conversation, listening is as powerful as loving. Too late. I found you can't wait to become perfect. You got to go out and fall down and get up with everybody else. I have a dream that one day little black boys and girls will be holding hands with little white boys and girls. Stand up for what is right even if it means standing alone. If you're gonna burn a bridge behind you, make sure you've crossed it first. If the road is easy, you're likely going the wrong way. They lived like monkeys still, while their new god powers lay around them in the weeds. Faith is believing in something you know isn't true. Small shifts in your thinking and small changes in your energy can lead to massive alterations of your end result. Blindness separates people from things. Deafness separates people from people. I will never compromise truth for the sake of getting along with people who can only get along when we agree. Human life is but a series of footnotes to a vast, obscure, unfinished masterpiece. I am well practiced in avoidance and indifference, though the hollowness in my soul resents her absence. I wear the mask I must. Without education, you're not going anywhere in this world. I just wanted to tell you that I understand if you go. It's okay if you have to leave us. It's okay if you want to stop fighting. Life is half delicious yogurt, half crap, and your job is to keep the plastic spoon in the yogurt. We may be living past and future lives at the same time we are living this one. Solitary trees, if they grow at all, grow strong. I am the truth, since I am part of what is real, but neither more nor less than those around me. Some beautiful paths can't be discovered without getting lost. If you want something you've never had, you must be willing to do something you've never done. Life happens, shit happens, and it happens a lot, to a lot of people. We started off trying to set up a small anarchist community, but people wouldn't obey the rules. Take the first step, no more, no less, and the next will be revealed. You have to be able to recognize your truths in the daylight before you can find them in the dark. I can't go into detail, but it's why I went to the special meeting at the Pentagon. Nothing that happens to you is meant to be. The only thing about you that was meant to be is you. Blaze your own trail. He was attractive. I knew that. And I knew that attractive people always got away with things. Edit your life frequently and ruthlessly. It's your masterpiece after all.